You get 2 steps forward and 1 back, or maybe in this case 3 back. Yeah, we were getting on quite well, and then discovered that the front axle, the spindle, is wrong. So somebody's botched that up by putting a 10mm spindle through there, and anyhow there's some components, the spacer was missing, it was actually cut down. If I have it here somewhere, it was butchered basically. Oh, here it's here. So this is a spacer that was put in, and as you can see it's been hacked to make fit. So this whole area here will have to be redone. I've ordered the parts to get that, to sort that out. So not only that, the back wheel as well, this stub axle that holds the rear carrier on is wrong. It's the wrong size. So again, I've ordered the correct one, which meant I did have the wheel in, but I had to take it back out again. Wiring has been sorted out. As you can see, this is a new loom. It's been made with the proper connections, or at least decent connections, and up to here. So these are almost the correct colours. This should be a light blue, it's a darker blue. However, it would still be able to be identified in a wiring diagram. Fuel tank is on, fuel pipes are fitted, so they're in place. The engine's still to be bolted up. Now that I've got this and I've got this little light on, I can shine some light up here and let you see how that's looking up the back there. So just waiting on the parts coming, and we'll get the next bit done. The seat here for the C90, the seat was on, it was just awful. This was quite an expensive seat, however it's a really good quality metal base, very much like the original. It's not original, but it's very much like the original. So the only thing with these is they don't come with a Honda logo on the back here. So what I'm going to do is get one of these wee stencils and get that done today. Okay, so let's get cracking with that. Okay, so progress report. Both wheels are on now. Got this little lot sorted out at the front, so we have it running nice and true and everything stable on it. Still the speedo cable to go in here. I'll explain a little bit more of that in a minute. The back wheel is also fine, got the new stub axle on there. The chain guard is on as well. I'll let this jack down a bit, should allow the back wheel to turn, so everything there is fine. The torque arm is on, it's still to be sorted out properly. I did manage to lose the brake rod, so I've got one ordered. Swing arm and the little C bracket is in. The springs are in for the brake. That's all done. One thing I had a problem with, I can't really take it much further up here, is the discovered that the indicator switch is goosed. So it's just not working properly, it's floating around there. I did take it apart and I discovered there was a ball bearing missing, so I thought I'd cracked it. And this little tiny groove here, there's a ball bearing goes in there. So footed about with it for about an hour, got it fitted back up, and it was still the same. So I need to get one of these, and I thought it'd be quite easy to get one, but it's quite difficult. You can get reproduction, but I'm trying to get an original Honda one, and as I say, it's proving quite difficult, so I'm hoping it's not going to hold us back for too much longer. It's not again against the reproduction one, it's just I would rather keep as many original parts as possible, and I know sometimes it's unavoidable if you can't get a particular part for it. So I'll go back on today and in the hunt for that. Yeah, it's moving a bit, you know, it's held up. These are the things that crop up when you're doing this kind of work. Yeah, there's not much else that I can do at the moment. The seat is, you've got the wee logo on, it's looking okay. So we put it back together, started her up, she started fine. Tried a wee test run just up the road, no clutch. So removed the clutch pack and discovered that there's a brand new set of friction plates in here. However, it's been assembled wrong, and 3 of these little springs, these ones here, these little springs here, they'd ended up pinging about the engine or around about the casing there. So luckily enough, not enough time to cause damage. This is another clutch pack I have here, and you'll see where these springs should be, and 2 of these were missing. One had actually fallen inside there, and the other one ended up, in fact 2 of them had come out, and one was right down on the bottom below the filter here, and the other one was here. One was still in the case, in the clutch pack, and the other one had fallen inside the clutch pack. And when we opened it up, or in the process of opening it up, we discovered that the whole thing was jammed, it was warped in the wrong direction. So going to have to reassemble it. We're just going through the manual to make sure everything is exactly the way it is. I could just put this clutch pack in, because I know that this clutch pack has never been opened before and it's completely fine. However, it's probably best to use the original one, given that there's new friction plates and stuff in it. So these are the things, these are the joys of working on old bikes. Hopefully today we'll get it back together and be trying it up the road.